Hi, I'm Graham Mossman from Intelligent Edge Group, and today I'm going to show you how to use Oracle VirtualBox to install a small development instance of EXASOL onto your laptop. The first job is to check the network details. We need two network adapters. The first one's the default NAT adapter that comes as standard, and this host-only connection that I've set up. Using this host-only connection, my laptop is going to be 192.168.56.1 and the virtual machine is going to be 192.168.56. something else. Here I name my VM, I choose the Red Hat 64-bit option, and I'm only going to allow 2 gig of memory because that's pretty much the minimum I can get away with. For the disk, we'll check that we have at least 100 gigabytes, and it's important, we'll go back and we'll verify that we have 2 network adapters defined. I choose the installation medium I downloaded from the EXASOL website, and then I type SDA to perform the default installation. Okay, the first menu here is to configure the internal network, which is the way the nodes will communicate with each other. Since we only have one node here, it is really not important what goes here. I give a password so that I can change the configuration of the installation later if I want to. Now I need to specify the IP address and the gateway so that it's on the same subnet as my laptop. The options, I need to choose the IP address 192.168.56.anything but 1, and the gateway is 192.168.56.1. You now have an option of saying which of your network adapters is used for internal and which for external. I know the default works for me, so that's what I'm going to take. I'll speed up the installation of CentOS. Eventually you're going to be looking at the main installation menu again, basically because it's rebooted from the installation medium again. You want it to reboot from the hard drive, so you need to change the boot order on the machine. So first of all, you need to power off. You need to set boot order to hard disk and unselect the other options. Then you can start. I'll just ignore this message. CentOS will boot and eventually you'll get a login prompt. Once you've got the login prompt, you can start trying to browse to the IP address you specified in the installation. Sometimes it takes a minute or so for everything to be ready, but eventually you'll get the EXAoperations login screen. The default credentials are admin, password admin, and the next step is to start storage on EXAStorage. Add some unused disks to make your disks available to EXAStorage. Then you can go to EXASolution and add a database. Give it a name, add a node, provide it with a network interface, and I'm going to give it the minimal amount of memory. That's created the metadata for creating a database. Now I need to properly create that database. Once created, I can start it up. Now that it's running, I can connect to it from EXA+ and we're ready to do some work. That's the end of this rapid introduction to installing EXASOL. I hope you've enjoyed it and thank you very much for your time.